Well, I've been fishing the extravaganza for about 12 years. Never won a fish or never won anything in the contest, but my brother-in-law won a fish house last year, portable. He caught a walleye and he was 149th place. And the 150th was an ATV. He just missed out not winning that. He won the portable. But it was something anyway, you know. And we have a good time out there. I usually cook for guys out there. We have hot dogs and brats. And it's just 3 hours of fun. That's about it, you know.
Normally here in Minnesota and a lot of the northern tier states in the ice belt, you can drive out onto the lake. The biggest expense is transportation out there, snowmobile or ATV. But all the rest of the pieces of the puzzle to be successful ice fishing is every item is less than a paycheck. Nice day for ice fishing. We got about wind chill -20 and a nice crisp day to be out ice fishing. Ice fishing has just done it here in Minnesota. It draws a really tight-knit group of people together. And maybe it's because we're all a little crazy out here playing in this cold, extreme temperatures off after some little fish. I don't know. It's unique. This weekend, the world's largest ice fishing event takes place in Brainerd, Minnesota. There'll be over 10,000 holes drilled in the ice. We have had as many as 17,000 people to this event. It's something to see.
This is our family in Brainerd. I'm Greg. This is my wife Jamie, my daughter Sarah, my son Tim, and my youngest son Nick. Next to me is my mom Judy and my dad Gary. I've been out at the ice fishing contest for probably 19 of the 22 years. Most of my fishing equipment I've won at the fishing contest in various years. One year I won a Vexilar, which is this awesome depth finder that almost makes ice fishing cheating because you can identify that fish are interested in your bait.
One year the 150th prize was a truck. And we had a fellow fishing with us that sat on 150 until the last 30 seconds, and it bumped him down to 151 and he won nothing. So you never know what place you're going to be until it's all over with.
When we're heading out to the contest, you always have to have a whole variety of different fishing poles and equipment and things that you can catch fish on. I'd love to tell you what some of them are, but I can't because that would be giving away secrets. One year I was fishing in my hole, and wouldn't you know, the guy next to me caught the winning fish. So I've been in the right area, just haven't caught the one that's won the truck yet.
day. Sherry, how many minnows on a good day do we sell?
Look in there and see what we got. Oh yeah, give me some of them.
Our store is S&W Bait and Tackle. We've been around since 1987. This is a female-run bait store, and I think men think that's hilarious when they come in. Anything's guaranteed to catch $7.44. A fish sooner or later.
You have a good evening.
You too. Thanks, guys. This morning we start at 5 and we go until tomorrow when it stops. We're open all night long. They make their vacations around this. It's the busiest event in the wintertime. I mean, we do a lot of talking in here about what's going on at the tournament. We do a lot of talking about our minnows. The goldies are really pretty, I think. We have the rollers and the shiners and the sucker minnows and the fatheads and crappies. So, you know, it's a good time.
You think that's gonna work for me right there?
Oh yeah, you got. Oh yeah.
It's quiet about for the first 5 minutes, and then instantly you just start hearing screaming and hollering. People take off running. People are sliding, falling. I mean, it's a hoot. It's a good time.
You're going to use fatheads and shiners tomorrow. You can catch walleyes or even northerns, crappies, eel pout. You know, if you're lucky to get a fish, you can be in the running for the new truck. And that's what I'm going to strive for. I gotta go. My minnows are freezing. My son even got to take polygraph exams. Well, as soon as the contest started, when the cannon went off, and I dropped my line, and I put a fathead on, and little jig, just jigged a little bit, and down it went. I was in 17 feet of water. Couldn't ask for anything better, you know. But it's really fun out here. Everybody enjoys themselves, and I got to get back and try another one. So, can I leave you guys?
My theory in fishing this tournament right is I fish every hole that no one is at. Too many people just sit and wait. I'm attacking the fish. I keep moving as the fish do. We do that same style in a boat. Why sit here? Why drop an anchor?
Well, we got a couple of minnows that are down. Hopefully swimming around, attracting some fish. Tim's jigging over there on my pole. That seems to work for him. Worked last year anyway.
Well, you just kind of jig it and hope that one comes by and bites it.
Got people around in spots that I think are going to catch fish now. It's just hopefully we're in them.
Well, the theory is I'm going to catch a fish about that big out of this hole that's about that big. laws of physics really don't apply, but somehow it works.
I've caught, let's see here, I've caught 0 today. Yeah.
I had a little nibble earlier. It didn't bite though.
Well, I tell you what, right off the bat, the extravaganza, there was fish after fish turned in. Probably about the first 45 minutes of the Derby, a lot of fish turned in, some good weights. I gotta believe the leaderboard's probably about 4 or 5 pounds right now. But if you've been over there lately, the bite has totally shut down.
Not even a bite yet.
We've been here many years. We've been here since 1991, so I've been here 22 years. We've caught fish. Well, if you look at our flag, all the yellow dots are where we caught fish, and the white dots are where we didn't catch any fish. So you see, I think there's a lot more white dots than there are yellow dots.
It's probably been about 5 years since I caught a walleye out there.
I was living in lots of different places, and just about every year it would be a tradition of us to have me come back, and we'd go out to the fishing tournament. There was at least 1 or 2 years where I had to make a choice and came for the fishing tournament instead of Christmas. Seemed more important.
Just being able to get out with friends and be out on the lake for a day, enjoy the scenery, a couple cold ones.
It's about the camaraderie, the atmosphere, the way of life, the ice fishermen, the city set up around here.
You don't pay attention to the weather. You want to get together, you get together. Here we're getting together now in the middle of the winter, and below 0 this morning, 8 below 0 this morning, or colder, 20 below with a wind chill. And in the summertime where it's 70, 80, 90 degrees, we still get together. So weather's not a factor in us getting together. Yep. Hey Tim, did you get one yet?
I was trying.
Come on, Nick, what are you doing? Get the fish.
Okay, we're gonna crack the bottle, Bob. On the top here, it has a restrictor plate. First thing you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and get rid of that. All that does is gets in the way. But it might be frozen on there. There we go. Here's from Minnesota. Warms the heart right up.
Good time was had. We got a little cold, but then we warmed up chopping up the holes. And then someone next to us caught a fish. That really warmed us up.
Minnesota with a 6.37 pound walleye. First place. Winner of a GMC or Ford pickup. Let's hear it from Luke Botzik.
Well, we just couldn't get one this year. Maybe. Well, there's next year. I guess we'll try it again next year. Same place, same place. Try to get the same spot. They'll be here. We just have to get one.